So let's get started with this then. What I want to say. Okay, yeah. So, last session, Brandon had a bit of an adventure on his own.
I did a thing. You're gonna enjoy it.
Yep. So the details I'll leave up to Brandon to fill in, if he so desires. The quick version of it. The quick version of it is you all got sick from the spider venoms, and he had to find you some antitoxins.
I fixed.
Yep. And he found them in the Alchemy's Guild, and exploring that he had found some interesting information as well. Had a nice conversation with a ghost, and that is the important stuff.
Oh, well, I mean, there's one other important thing that happened.
Yes.
There's a hole in the floor.
Yes, I was getting to that.
There's a hole in the floor.
Yes, let me explain. So, you are all still roughly in the same place, only that now where you were, specifically, you awaken from a somewhat restless sleep, feeling a little bit weak because you were sick due to the poison, and as you look around, there is an important difference now. There's a giant hole where the Alchemy's Guild was. And you all are. There's Sam. He's still lying beside you. There's Kwee and Kwoi. They're standing somewhat closer to the edge. And there is, as far as you can tell, a dwarven ghost in some relatively fancy robes, and he is standing beside them, and he's looking, a little, almost sad.
Was this your store?
Pardon?
I broke the guild.
Was this...
Also, there is rocks and debris all over the place, and yeah. Also, yeah, there is the fact that you also feel some some throbbing pain, and when you check what it is, you realize that you were hit by some debris while you were sleeping.
Yeah. And is this the first time I'm seeing this dwarf, or have I seen him before?
This is the first time you're seeing this particular ghost.
Oh, I see. Was this your home?
He seems to be friendly with Brandon, though. Brandon's characters. So,
okay.
What up?
Well, he's probably a friend then. I don't think Kwoi hangs out with bad ghosts.
Well, you think that?
Well, I don't know. Seems like a stand-up guy. But dwarf, was this your home that is now a hole?
He kind of goes.
He's asked.
Not my home. Just, one would say, my life's work. That's.
Some would say your death's work as well, and then minor illusion, a drum roll.
That's just disrespectful.
Pardon?
I know. I'm sorry. And then I'm gonna break him off a hunk of cheese and offer it to the ghost. I'm gonna say this cheese has divine properties. I know it's not much, but it will do thee well.
He takes the cheese and he's like, he looks at you in a bit and it's like, it gives you a bit of a bit of a sad chuckle. It's like, but he seems to be like he's trying to nibble at it, but it's like what's done is done, but and it is something that had to be done.
Is it like passing through him because he's a ghost? Can he not actually eat it?
Pardon?
Can he not actually eat it because he's a ghost, or?
He actually seems to be eating it, so.
Oh, okay. Because if he wants some ghost cheese, I can give him some ghost cheese, and then I'm gonna minor illusion some translucent, ethereal-looking cheese. Huh?
He looks at you a bit and like raises an eyebrow, kind of going. Bit confused on what the hell you want from it.
Never mind. I was thinking out loud. I was thinking in pictures.
By the way.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I assume I don't have that much of this cheese left, so I should probably hold on to whatever else I have. I'm pretty much good here. Kwoi, what happened here? Kwoi, what happened? The hole in the ground. Your ghost friend says he used to be around this place.
Yeah, you know what? I was doing things in the guild, and I blew it up.
You blew it up.
Yeah.
Was there a good reason, or just?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, one would say it was endorsed.
It was what?
It was endorsed.
By the guild?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is a good idea. We should blow up the guild.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
I don't have my character sheet on me, but I think my wisdom
Don't worry,
is
I can do it for you.
That would be really cool.
Okay, inside, right? Let me see, where is it?
Yeah.
You rolled an 11. But.
Do I think he's telling the truth? Or is it just hard to tell?
I mean, considering the fact that you really haven't. Considering Kwoi or Kwee hasn't really done anything to give you the impression that he's a person that lies a lot, you'd think he's telling the truth.
And now it's easy to tell Kwoi and Kwee apart, so as long as I know it's Kwoi, then I can trust him.
Like I said, he doesn't give you, as far as you've known him so far, he doesn't seem to be a person that lies.
Okay.
At least, so.
Okay. Alright,
Though,
so nothing here. Should we just leave before things start showing up then?
I mean, yeah, we could probably go. Yeah.
Wait, if I'm role-playing Sam, I'm gonna do my best Clyve. No, we gotta go down the hole because evil lives down.
No,
we gotta go find it.
I mean, he can go into the hole, but there's nowhere. There's nothing in there. It's just like a crater.
No, we gotta go down and kill the evil because evil's bad.
Okay, you can go into the crater, Sam.
Yeah, Clyve thinks we should. I don't know why he's speaking in the third person. I don't actually have a character sheet.
I can't.
Sorry.
I'd like to imagine that Sam's character actually speaks in third person.
Yeah, because like I don't actually know, but isn't his intelligence like incredibly low?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
I think so.
Come on, guys.
You know what? Clyve
his intelligence
leads the way.
Currently is at 9, so he's not a smart man.
Okay.
He can lead the way into the crater, where there's nothing in the crater.
Well, Clyve climbs down the crater. Let me just make a give me a quick second. Where is his? There we go. Acrobatics. He rolls a 7. He tries to climb down the crater, slips, falls on his, and tumbles down the crater. Lying on his back at the bottom of the crater, there is a bunch of rubble. He's covered in small stones and dust, and he realizes that there's honestly nothing down here.
Did you say Clyve or Kwee?
Clyve.
Oh, Why didn't he muscle his way down? Why would he do acrobatics? That's not the way to go.
Because he's not smart enough to realize.
Yeah, fair enough. Is there anything? So, I'm gonna look around the crater and I'm gonna look for evil with my danger sense.
Okay, let's make a perception check.
I'm really not making fun of Sam here. I'm totally making fun of how dumb his character is. Because I feel like now that I have an opportunity to roleplay that, I want to maximize it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So, you roll a 9. There is nothing actually evil in this crater. But
okay, I'm gonna announce that back to everybody. There's so much danger down here, guys. I can see it everywhere. It's so dark.
Yeah, lots of danger.
But it is rather dark, and considering the fact that Brandon blew this thing up, considering a considerable amount of magic, the stones still have a somewhat, what you call that, glowing properties to them. So they kind of glow faintly.
Okay.
Also, the rubber glows faintly.
In the crater?
Yes.
Okay. Does it go anywhere, or is it just a hole?
It's just a crater. It's like it doesn't go anywhere.
I see. Clyve is going to start digging around the rocks. It's going to be looking for, doors and signs of evil.
Okay, it's making
So I guess, investigation
athletics
or something?
of 32! Well, Clyve starts throwing around rubble rocks, and he starts digging with his probably bare hands into the rock. Considering the fact that this is rock, unfortunately he doesn't really get very far, but he does manage to throw a lot of glowing rocks around. I'd like both of everyone that's up on the crater, and if anyone's close to the edge, to make a dexterity saving throw to see whether you don't get hit by any of the crap he's throwing.
Dodge his rock throwing.
Yes.
So, on this entire time, my idea of Clyve has been he's this really buff superhero that's just dumb. Have you guys ever seen the Tick, or even Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove? That's just what he looks like to me.
Yeah, that's probably true.
That guy has caused me the most problems this entire campaign.
Okay, Brandon.
And now he's chucking rocks in my direction.
Brandon, you're fine. You mentioned dodge all the rocks. Danny, how close do you think Froldrick would be to the edge?
Probably peering over, but I'm debating whether I'd be flying or not. I'm probably not flying. I'm probably standing with my broom in my hand.
Oh, dang. You only rolled a 7 for dexterity save.
Yeah, I'm thinking of picking up that dexterity saving throw resistance for my next feat. Or my dexterity saving throw advantage, I mean.
Okay, let me double check something.
No, I don't have it now. Yes. Do glowing rocks do more damage than normal rocks?
Fortunately not, you just take 2 damage.
Oh no.
Watch him die by 1 health.
Cool. I use my action to forgive him. But also, yeah, I have to roll a new character because I only had 1 health, so that brings me over.
That'd be genuinely funny.
Yeah.
Then Clyve tries to do CPR on you, and he accidentally rips out your heart.
And he crushes your rib cage.
He accidentally rips out your heart and starts eating it or something. I don't know.
Clyve wanted to do that for a minute earlier in the campaign, so that wouldn't be fully out of character.
Was I ever unconscious? I don't think I've been unconscious this campaign.
Not last time. You didn't go unconscious.
No, but Clyve was trying to do that to other people.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the elf tree fords.
He was ripping the flesh off the elf faces last time.
Clyve would genuinely kill anyone instantly that wasn't an Easter Island head if he was trying to do CPR on them.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
If they're not made of 60 tons of pure stone, he kills them trying to do CPR.
Probably, yeah.
Good to know.
That or he tries to like break their rib cage, but accidentally does CPR. But either way.
Yeah. Climb down here, guys, and then
Don't worry, guys. Clyve's here.
and then I'm gonna go. Do you need me to send something down to bring you up? And I'm gonna send my magic broom down to pick him up. But Clyve is already like using 2 pythons in his hand to muscle his way up, and he's climbing 1 arm at a time.
Oh my
Like he just
goodness.
ignores the broom and he just climbs up.
Okay. He rolls a 20 for athletics, so he manages to climb back up to the edge.
Okay. Well, I'm bringing back my broom.
What the heck just happened?
I don't know, but that's
Clyve
something
jumped
that
into a
I've
hole and
done
started
before.
throwing glowing rocks all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Froldrick. You can't see your actual character sheet, but you have 90 creepy spider eggs in your inventory, just so you know.
Oh
Okay.
yeah? You don't say. You see, I can't believe he'd say something like that in this situation, but like.
Okay, Danny. We have no idea what you just said. It was literally
Danny,
just
you
garbled
became a
nonsense.
robot.
Ooh, that's good. I also.
Okay, I don't think this is working.
I think we're gonna have to wait till he gets home.
Wait,
You probably do.
I'm waiting for it. No. Oh yeah, I'm in the country and I'm.
Yeah.
He's just doing his own campaign right now, I think.
You might have to wait.
Not a bad one.
So, I think we'll just wait for you until you are back at a place that has actual internet.
Hair? No.
What? Oh, you mean in his character sheet?
Yeah.
I know, that's good.
I like reading other people's character sheets and see how they like make them compared to how I make mine.
Okay. That's kind of funny.
I always find it funny because everyone has these own little twists they do to them. I forget what that is. I forget what half these things are. Oh, we're back in the nutsack.
I like how his personality traits. I am tolerant to other deities and forgive their worship.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Where was that?
Hmm?
Thing. I've got RuneScape on in the background, and it made lots of noise.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I lagged, and it just melted everything I was smelting at the same time.
Oh, ooh, yeah, makes sense.
That's kind of funny. Why am I lagging so hard?
Internet, maybe?
Maybe.
Danny isn't back yet. It's too bad. I have to play some Dwarf Fortress. I'm trying to...
Yeah.
I'm trying to genuinely trying to industrialize, what do you call that? Forgotten Beast right now. See how that works out for me. Probably horribly, I'm probably gonna kill everyone. But that's fine. Danny, you're back?
I'm back.
Wow, you sound a lot better.
You sound a lot
I'm not
better.
driving anymore. Did you hear what I said before I cut out?
You turned completely garbled. Like, we have no idea what you said. So, yeah. I don't know if you can see your character sheet yet, but I was just telling you that you had a bunch of spider eggs in your inventory. 90 to be exact.
I'm gonna set up my... I'm gonna turn on this computer. Let's get this character sheet going. Let's see if it works. I haven't turned my computer on in like 2 weeks. Yeah.
Put something.
What?
Put something.
You're kind of cutting out.
Did you say you put something?
I put something in your Discord, yes, but you're kind of hard to hear. And
Oh,
you
hello,
echo.
Echo. How am I doing? Oh, I'm doing great, thanks.
I really like to draw that.
I did not draw that, no, I just set something up on Google.
Oh. That's like...
That would be appropriate, though.
This...
Just gonna turn him up a bit.
Last thing I remember, once Clyve gets up.
Okay, the last part of whatever you're saying tends to cut out, and you echo really bad.
Currently echo?
Yes.
Let me see if I can fix that.
Okay. Also, like I said, the last bit of what you're saying tends to cut out.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So, like I said, you had a bunch of spider eggs in your inventory. That's the last thing I said. And then you ended up being really garbled, so.
I think I wanted to grab them. Like, I have them in mine.
Yeah, they're in yours.
Perfect, because I want to grab 2.
Okay.
I want to double check. something before I cast. Because can you guys hear me, by the way?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
we can hear
you
now.
are very inconsistent on how loud you're deciding to be.
Yes.
Wait, did you say I couldn't hear what you said for a second? Did you say this is better or worse?
Oh, it's better.
Oh, it's way better.
It's way better.
Oh,
Your
perfect.
volume
Like,
just
not
suddenly
even
increased.
comparable.
So.
Okay, so I think if I know the spell right, if I have eggshells from 2 different creatures, then I can give us all telepathy for 8 hours. But I want to double check this.
Wasn't it just eggs?
Never mind. I need eggshells from 2 different kinds of creatures. So I'm looking for more eggs. But you said that the pickled egg I had, it didn't have any shell on it, right?
Not anymore.
I see.
You have, I think, a
Okay.
petrified egg though.
Does exoskeleton count as shell or no?
I don't think so.
I see. I guess that's bone, if anything. So I'm gonna keep looking for eggs as we go along.
Got like 100 though now.
Yeah. So well, I'm gonna look for a chicken egg or something different.
Okay. I'm sure you'll find some.
Yeah, Clyve is just currently investigating outside the hole because now he sees glowing rocks similar to the ones that he found at the bottom of the pit.
Okay. Is he looking for anything specific?
No, he just doesn't know why the same glowing rocks are up here as the ones that are in the.
Okay.
Clyve hurts me just to think of him. Hey, I have a petrified egg. That work?
Probably.
Just
I
make an
just need the
investigation check
shell.
for. Let's make an investigation check for Clyve then. See what he does.
I could do that.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't know that's how you spelt his name. This makes
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I learned that one too.
How's that?
Amazing. Because at this point, what he sees is nothing. You know, it's just dark, and he's looking at the world glowing rocks, and they seem to mesmerize him. And he likes the pretty glowing rocks. So he starts banging them together, because they make kind of interesting noises, and sparks when you bang them together. Things you'll
For
learn.
the first time in years, Clive's rage is slowly lowering and his blood pressure is going back to normal. He's so mesmerized by these rocks.
He loves these rocks.
Man, those are shiny rocks.
These rocks are his friends.
He'll do anything for the rocks.
He probably would, yes. Anything.
Okay, so he's going to pocket about 50 rocks.
Okay. They're different sizes, anything from a relatively small pebbles to like roughly the size of his head, so.
Like mostly pebbles, but a couple that are like fairly big, like some ones that are the size of his fist, and then the biggest one that he can.
Is he asking me to put that in the bag of holding for him?
No, I think he's just gonna carry that on him.
He's just gonna
If
carry
he can
it
hold
around.
it, I think he wants to hold it.
Okay, I'm gonna add some to his inventory.
Cool.
Shiny rocks.
Let's go 30 shiny pebbles.
Shiny rocks.
At least, okay, they're just pebbles. They'll lose their shininess in like an hour or two, so.
Well, he eats a couple.
Guys, why is my character dead? What kind of fight did you get into? No, you just ate rocks and died.
Like, I'm role playing Clyve to the best of my abilities. They might not be as good as Sam's, but this is the best thing. Like, you thought he was dumb, but he's really dumb. His intelligence is like 9, but I'm playing him with like 6 intelligence.
Okay.
Oh man.
So, I currently put 30 pebbles into his inventory, 10 rocks, and 1 boulder. I think that'll be fine. He'll find this.
What was that last one?
1 boulder.
Perfect.
I think that's how you spell boulder.
How do I access
Also,
the inventory?
what?
How do I access the inventory?
Just core and then
I
equipment.
see it. I see it now.
This is ridiculous.
Okay. I'm just thinking. Can you quickly roll a D100, Danny?
Yes.
Because it's just regarding because he ate a bunch of rocks.
Okay, well, he's not like an idiot or anything. He only ate a few rocks. Okay?
Hold on, that line. He's not an idiot or anything. He just ate a few rocks. Typically,
It's gonna be painful too!
Not bad.
He's not like an idiot or anything. He just ate a few rocks.
Just a few!
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of rocks.
So, let's be honest. If I wanted to make this character really dumb, I could play it in like exclusively in detriment to Sam, but I'm not.
Yeah. Just don't start
This is
drinking
pure
from the
fun.
lava river and you'll be fine.
No, he's not. He's not really. He doesn't really want any food or water anymore. The rocks kind of filled him up.
Oh, my baby!
And let's be real. It was like a handful of pebbles. It wasn't like rocks or anything.
He's just like a baby eating sand. He probably like takes a rock and actually chews the thing. And then breaks it with his teeth.
Can I make a? I want to make a strength. Can I make a strength check to see if he like breaks his teeth or the rocks or
Okay,
something?
make a strength check. Athletics, I think. He has athletics, I think. Do that.
Damn, your
Is it
teeth are
athletic?
shattered.
Is Sam in here?
No, but
No.
that's what's gonna happen when he comes back.
Okay. So he takes a few one of the smaller rocks, puts them in his mouth, starts chewing them, and because of the residual magical energy, they start exploding in his mouth. So it feels a bit like, I don't know. Have you ever eaten that weird candy that's like that prickly candy when you eat it?
Pop rocks.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
what they're called. It feels a bit like that, just a lot more intense.
Okay. He's like,
Also-
tickles.
That's word for word what Sam would say too. So you got him down.
I've spent enough time around Sam to know how he's gonna play Clyve.
Oh boy. Okay. That was that, I'm assuming. The thing here is, do you guys want to where do you gonna actually want to go? Do you want to just piss off? Because again, I'm not gonna
Well,
actually
I
stop
think
you.
we should go away from the tower until Sam's here for the great battle. No offense, but I don't know who I'm offending.
Well, I'm fine
yeah.
to go wherever
We
everyone
should
else
do
is going.
We should
What?
go exploring.
Who said that?
You want to see if there's any more interesting sights in this?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
sure there
okay
would
to
be.
go where everyone else is going, and then Clyve is gonna go. Well, we destroyed the evil, so if you think there's more evil, then let's kill it.
No, there's no more evil. He can roll insight on that.
Make an insight check for him, please.
I prefer to believe that Clyve is like, okay, and he actually pulls out dice from his pocket and rolls to decide his opinion.
His wisdom's pretty good. Wow.
Yeah, I think that's because he's a zealot.
Yeah.
Wow,
like that was a bad roll too. That's not bad for
it's not bad.
to end up as a 12.
Oh yeah, I gotta do
How does he have a
rolls.
6? That makes no sense.
Because Clyve is... Yeah, why does he have 22?
22.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, that's his insight, not his straight wisdom.
Ah.
Yeah.
Clyve here, he thinks, and it's like,
No, there is evil.
he sees a giant hole, and he kind of goes like, He couldn't find anything evil in the hole, so he kind of goes, it seems somewhat reasonable, but it seems anticlimactic. So.
Yeah. So.
He has his doubts, but it seems reasonable enough, considering there's a giant hole in the ground.
Mm-hmm. I think that in the hole, he definitely thought that the rocks were nefarious, not to linger on those. But
so he
he's
ate
good
them?
to go where everyone else. Well,
hold on,
yeah,
time out. So he's like, these rocks are evil. Let me put them in my body.
I mean, he's trying to destroy
so here's
them.
the thing. No. There's a difference between evil and nefarious. He thinks the rocks are shiny. He really likes them, but he thinks they came about from nefarious. They have nefarious origins, but he thinks they're cool. The rocks, they're not good or bad. So as he's eating them like a bag of popcorn, he's like giggling to himself and going, "Destroyer of evil things," and he's going to be fine. I think Clyve is pretty good going anywhere right now because we all did what he wanted to do, and Froldrick never has an opinion ever, apparently. As I never think I've had one.
Oh my. I can just imagine if he just grabs it, like it's just shoving like pebbles in his mouth.
Yeah.
I can tell you, Kwee wants to find a library, and Kwoi just wants to do something stupid.
Well, if you want to find a library, I would actually love to go look around.
You blew up the library.
Like, yeah, I know.
Blew up the library? There are no
took
books?
a book or two from there.
You did. Some actually really useful ones.
Yeah,
did you find any good books, like any spell books? There might have been cool necromancy spells down here.
Like something to do with making golems?
That would be cool. I specifically would really like that.
Ah, yeah, you love those kinds of books, don't you?
Yeah, dude. Did you have one?
Well, if there's a book in there about it, blew up, and I didn't take any books about making golems.
Now that's a problem. Now we're gonna have to go find another library with a book about making golems in it.
I'm in. Let's go.
What?
Let's go library searching.
You think this place has more than one library?
Yeah, this was the private library. There's gotta be a public one.
Do you think the public investment in an underground evil town is big enough that they have 2 libraries?
Don't forget, this is a big dwarven city. Like, it is a large dwarven city that has...
That makes me really sad. There's only one library in the kingdom that I'm from. I know what I'm suggesting to the king when I'm back, before he ignores me. Is this the map of the town again?
Yeah.
So we've gone to the corners, but we haven't really gone inside yet.
So far, yes. Regarding that, you have found some map-ish things on the on these big corners.
Okay.
What do you call that? On these biggish things with interesting places marked, like as in like a map of the city. So.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can go around. I think that would be. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay.
Hmm.
If you want to just explore, in that case, you make your way to the next big intersection. You take a look at the city map, so to speak, and try to take note if there's any interesting places. Now, you do find a few things. Go away.
Potion shop.
You blew that one up too.
You blew up the 2 places that would help us.
I
find-
took
Books
stuff
and
from both of them.
You find roughly, you'd say three places that you think could be interesting. The first thing is a museum that is over here. The next thing is something that is labeled as zoo. Here. And you find also something that was roughly called, you would most likely translate as barracks or armory. And that thing is somewhere around, where was it? There.
Okay, so we're staying away from the zoo. And I don't really care about the barracks. Would you like to go to the museum?
Sammy, did you add my inventory?
Yes.
Checking. Going through my inventory, I just see Matt in all capital letters. Oh,
I mean,
man.
it's appropriate.
You're not wrong. He's in there. Right next to the coffin of a lich.
He's in that.
What is the statue in my inventory?
You have a statue in your inventory?
It might be Clyve's.
If it's Clyve,
Oh,
then this is
shoot, I
the
didn't
gold
realize
statue
that I
of Athena.
totally was. Oh, Sammy. I
Yes?
didn't realize. Okay, I would change my wording on things earlier. I didn't realize that I had this. I thought this was just knowledge, not. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Oops. My bad.
Okay, do you
I'm
want
a
to actually retcon something?
Danny, I'm a cheater. That's all I can say.
You're a cheater?
I'm a
Okay.
cheater. I didn't realize I had stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Stuff that we'll get to later. I revoke multiple things I've said in our conversations today. Shoot, I didn't realize I had this.
You've said a lot of stuff today. I don't know what to take back.
Okay, you know what? Let's just stop everything for a second, and I'll show you this vial of demon blood I have. What do you want to do with this? This looks like fun.
Clyve goes, "If it's evil, let me destroy it."
No,
demon
you're
blood,
not
so
gonna
it-
drink the demon blood.
Oh shit! Clyve, please roll a d100 quickly.
What did you just do?
Okay.
This is
Did
stupid
you
for
just
Sam.
start drinking the demon blood and I didn't see it happen?
No. Remember you gave Sam a potion?
Oh, I did!
Okay, he's fine.
That was
Oh.
He starts shaking!
really close.
He starts shaking and then he tries to almost grab something, but he stops with the. You can see him like shake, and he's like staring at the vial.
I immediately tuck the potion away, and do not make sure that I tuck it away.
How that would have backfired so hard.
That almost
So he's
did.
about. The only reason he's distracted is because the rocks. He recognizes
Yes,
them glowing, and he looks
totally.
down again, and he's just mad.
I forgot that he drank that.
Oh, that would have gone so bad. It's so good you rolled that.
All I'm gonna be able to say is, Sam, when I played your character, I'm the reason why you didn't drink demon blood. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Because you rolled. That would break everything to do with Sam's
Oh
character.
boy.
Yeah,
It
I don't know how
entirely
I've been rolling so good on the D100s because whenever Froldrick is rolling them, he always rolls garbage.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Man.
Sam, I'm the reason you didn't drink demon blood, but I am also the reason you're filled with rocks.
I'm also the reason why you're gonna have a really painful poop.
You are gonna have the worst diarrhea.
No, that's not diarrhea. That's like the other thing. That's the exact opposite.
You got a
gonna
new
have
special
terrible
ability. You can
constipation.
use it once per long rest. It's called Mudslide.
More like blood slide.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's literally gonna poop shards of rocks.
Sam's gonna have like his period. Only it happens every 8 hours.
He's finally become a woman.
So like, Sam, you have resistance to bludgeoning damage. Yeah, because I'm raging. No, because your stomach's full of rocks.
You can never have a good rest again.
You will never feel the same again.
You can't swim. You just sink straight down.
That'd be an interesting trade-off. Resistance to bludgeoning, but you can't swim anymore.
Okay, so to clarify, he's only eaten like maybe a handful and a half of rocks at this point.
He has. I understand he hasn't eaten that much, but I still think
Key
he
words
gets some
at
bad
this
constipation out of it at least.
Yeah.
That means
He's
he's
the
eating more
boulder when
rocks.
he gets hungry.
Huh?
Yeah,
I
is that
just
why
said-
he took the rocks for a snack later?
No, he took them because they're shiny, but the small ones are easy to eat.
The
'cause he's
boulders
so
for
strong.
lunch.
Yeah.
He's gonna hollow it out and stuff it with pebbles.
That or he's trying to give it to the dwarves because he thinks dwarves eat rocks.
He's like not
Sam,
to rag on him, but like he's like a dog that goes and like finds like dead animals and brings them to his owner, but like that for Athena.
Yeah, I was
What
gonna
do I
say
have
Sam's
to-
gonna
Yeah, that
realize
sounds about
Athena
right,
hates him when he
actually.
gets back. He's gonna ask why, and we're gonna have to say it's because he kept offering her a shiny boulder.
That's true.
Good boy, good boy.
I wonder what would happen if you like fed the demon blood to like a small animal, like a rabbit.
Oh boy.
It's demon blood. Who says it's gonna do anything?
What if it just exploded? Or like the rabbit turned into a Balgura or something.
It's going to turn into the killer rabbit from that
You know,
movie.
we could pull Matt out of the lich coffin and feed him it,
Yeah, and then throw him back in the lich coffin.
and then put him
Before
back.
he wakes up.
And then put him right back into
Give him
the
that
lich
dragon blood
coffin.
too.
Do I have dragon blood?
Yeah, you have a vial of dragon blood. Found one.
Dragon blood.
I do have a vial of dragon blood. I can make a dragon demon.
What of man?
That's how it works, right?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Don't
Okay,
worry. You know what? If
where are you
want,
guys going? You have had three options right now: barracks, zoo, and the museum.
I'm down for the
Let's-
museum.
I'm down for the museum, and then Clyve is down for the barracks.
What a surprise! Is Clyve gonna be forceful like
boy,
he usually is?
Forgot I had that.
Is he gonna be what?
Forceful
he
about
did
where
what
he
he
wants
wanted.
to go.
No, he did what he wanted to do, and now he's going to make some concession for us because we went out of our way and almost died a couple times.
Yay to the
That's
museum!
nice of him.
I saved his life today.
Yeah,
Technically.
we're gonna spare the 20-minute fight that you guys usually have.
It's true though, and we're both lawful good. We have 20 minutes fights about everything.
I mean, I'm
Really,
cool
you
with
guys
it
do
because
that a
I'm usually
lot.
like role playing on my own when you guys are fighting. But
Actually, to be fair, it's usually him and Kwoi that fights. Kwee just tends to do
yeah,
it. He's
Yeah.
just like, let me do something that might teach me something else.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's grown on me. At first, I didn't like it, but it's been getting better.
The thing is, it's honestly kind of funny, so I don't mind it.
Yeah,
You're not doing
Well,
a
at
bad
first I
job of
didn't
the fighting. It seems reasonable enough.
yeah.
Like, it's reasonable
Oh,
enough
yeah.
that these two characters would at least be somewhat at odds. So
hmm It's like odd couple, like they're forced to live with each other as they're traveling and
yeah,
fighting
it
demons.
makes
Thing is-
some sense.
There are so many times that if like it was heavy roleplay, I would just be gone.
Admittedly, yes, probably.
I've had to forego the illusion of consistency just to stay in this party at times. It's like I'm going this way, Sam. Like even being here, I didn't want to come. There's no way I would have come here. We weren't hired to come down here. We just came down here because Sam wanted to. He's like, evil! and he ran off down the tunnel.
Then again, you are lawful good, and you might feel a certain sense of obligation to not
I
have him
have
kill himself.
zero sense of obligation to Sam right now. I will tell you that.
No, I believe you that, but I mean, you can adjust by the fact that you might have somewhat of an sense of obligation to make sure you kill
Yeah,
yourself.
Well,
I'm not
like,
gonna let him die. But like, if
you
he's
have
gonna
to
run down a tunnel and I could die with him, eh.
I mean,
you have
it's
to
reasonable. Both
consider
things
that,
are
like,
reasonable. So. Either way,
Clyve is literally like a superhero. Like, that's his character. It's like,
Yeah, he's
let
also
me
like a
do good.
10-year-old.
Yeah, like he's like Superman, and Superman sucks.
You know,
He's like, I gotta do good.
5
But it's funny because
10-year-old
it's Clyve.
Superman.
Well, I mean, like, Superman sucks, but if Superman was a half-orc, then he would be awesome, you know? You know what I mean? Like, it's
But-
different. Like, it's rough around the edges.
You know
Okay.
what?
Like a big...
either way, you guys make your way to the museum. On the way,
Yeah.
do you like avoid that center part or not?
Well, I'm gonna as we're kind of going around it, I want to send Hawk over, and he's gonna like bat flutter up and like take a peek at it, because the last time we checked it, all of the reservoirs of evil were going there, right?
Yes.
Even.
Okay. I mean, you're not going into the actual center.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to know. But you are sending someone to check. Either way, so Hawk roughly sees this. So, it's a dome thing. There's a dome ceiling. Blah blah blah. It's all nice. Either way, the barrier has dropped, and to be specific, has dropped, and it looks like the entrance, like the way into that tower, is clear. But now that the barrier is gone, you can see a few things. Mainly, first, there's a lava moat. And the second thing is there is a courtyard with a big statue in it.
I see.
That's a statue of me.
I'm going to okay, so Hawk's gonna flutter back. For the sake of like just like logistically playing today, I genuinely don't think I have time for a boss fight. So I'm gonna like Froldrick's just gonna suggest let's just go straight to the museum, and then we'll double back here next time. Check this out.
I agree with that statement. Mostly
Plus,
because
we
I don't
might
want to
find
have
some
to control 4 characters.
Yeah, and we might find some really cool things in the museum to help us prepare, or like just some cool things to find.
I might find a
maybe they're
demon
magic
with
items.
his
Dwarves
demon-
are cool.
and he'll repay us by joining the party.
Pardon?
I might find a demon that's short on demon blood, and when I feed him the demon blood, he'll repay us by joining the party.
Oh gosh. Okay. Wait, what's that?
Oh, what kind of spelling is that for Queen Qua? You're missing a KW and a couple E's on Kwee.
Oh,
Not a single letter is correct on Kwee's spelling.
but I spelled Clyve right, so to be fair, I only have access to
I
his
like the
character.
fact that Froldrick and Qua, SpongeBob and Patrick, and Kwee is Barnacle Boy, or Qua is
Other way around.
Quaz Barnacle
Yeah.
Boy, yeah.
Like, you would think that SpongeBob and Patrick would be the two people who are identical, but no,
No.
absolutely not.
Definitely not.
It's funny how that works. And then
Okay.
I guess Matt is the dirty bubble. If that makes sense.
Oh, and you wanna
No, he's Squidward.
you wanna edit all that, and I'm gonna pin that message to the top of this so everyone knows what's going on.
Matt is Squidward. Okay.
Squidward.
By the
you
way,
add,
you make the rest of your way to the museum, and you end up at a building with let me put here the ability to draw. What was that?
Welcome to the land of many lands.
Okay. Okay, good. So you arrive at the library. The thing looks a bit like this.
Matt is Man Ray?
Because he's a lich. Man Ray is a lich.
He could be plankton. I guess.
Oh yeah, true. This is fitting within Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy lore, though. I think as far as like the greater SpongeBob universe characters, if we're
Man Ray
moving,
does work with SpongeBob every now and
yeah.
So that's the way it works. Huh?
then. Oh my goodness, it's so bad.
Yeah,
What?
he's like Matt is currently Man Ray locked in like in that what is he locked in? Like a tube of ice or something? Or like grease?
Very much.
Man Ray frozen.
You know what?
Anyways.
The only reason I allow Clyve to be Mermaid Man and Kwoi Barnacle Boy is because of evil. Evil.
That's good.
Also, I still can't get over Kwee and Kwoi. Kwee and Kwoi are like
Okay, so
not
the
a single letter is
building
right
shape is roughly this.
in either of their names.
So the building's shape looks something like this. So there is a bit of
Evil.
a squarish thing
Sorry.
with
Yeah.
4 corners, and the corners seem to go up at least 1 story above.
Okay. This is not a welcoming museum. It's very Citadel-like.
When it's dwarves, they like their things practical.
Hmm.
And it has a lovely dome ceiling like that. Made out of... Actually, there you go. There you go. That's roughly what the building looks from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the question here is, where would you like to go, or what would you like to do? Also, just for your own information, the left entrance seems to have something along the lines that says exit, and the right entrance has something that you would say entrance.
It has, okay. I'm gonna send my bat hawk over, do a quick glance of that side, and then he's gonna go up and do a scan of the ceiling or like the roof and come down on the opposite side. And,
Are you
I
looking
want to
for
see what he
anything?
sees. I want to look for danger for people
Danger.
or ghosts.
Okay.
Well, like anything moving or babies specifically.
Babies. Make a perception check for. Do you do that for your own self or for the thing in separate?
Well, I think I do it here. It would be for my bat. So let me pull that up. So I have advantage on wisdom checks that rely on hearing, but it uses echolocation, so I guess it is healing anyway.
Yeah, no, what I mean is, does the thing make it separately? If yes, just make a perception check for the thing.
Oh yeah, so I don't make the roll, my bat does. So it's 1d20 plus 1. Here we go.
14.
Oh, and I also have advantage. So
Then roll on the 10.
roll 1d20 plus 1. Yes,
Okay.
so I'm gonna take the first one.
The bat guy kind of swivels around the planes. It doesn't find anything particularly dangerous. It can hear some screams of tortured souls, but beyond that, it seems to be safe-ish.
Okay.
Evil.
Yeah, that's what you hear in the air. I'm going to, okay, so I have an idea. What if we, wait, were there any entrances on the roof at all, or was it just flat?
The ceiling is like a solid thing. It's like solid glass. It's not broken though.
Oh. So you can see through it.
Yes.
Okay, well my bat can't.
Quad just says you're overthinking this and walks up to the front door.
Okay. Well,
It's a
gonna be-
museum.
left or
We're here
right?
for a good time.
Left or right?
The right one.
Okay.
Good call.
Do you open the door or just walk up to it?
Sure, he'll open it after he gets up to it and nothing bad's happened.
Okay, so you walk up to the door, you open it, and you come to this place. There is a bit of a, what do you call that thing? Looks like a bit of a disruption. There is a door right here, right behind
Am I
it.
missing
and then
something here? I don't see anything happen. Oh, there it is.
Oh, you have to
and there's
scroll up a
another
bit,
door.
Up? I was in the bottom right.
yeah. Oh, never mind.
Where is it? Is it the bottom right?
Yeah, it is the bottom
Bottom
right,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
So there's two doors, right there. The thing looks a bit messy. Things seem a bit strewn about, but there seems to be nothing in this room yet.
Yet. He says ominously. Well, we're here for a good time. Let's go see if anybody's working.
Hmm.
I
There is
go up to try and find the front desk.
That would be this thing, and there is a bell on it.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna ring the bell.
Okay. Well,
Are you the only one in the room right now? Because I definitely haven't come in yet.
Sure, why not?
which one is it, Kwee or Kwoi?
Qua.
Okay. A few moments pass, and you start hearing something from this door. Almost like something is trying to get out, but it can't. And it
Probably not a
sounds like
good
it's
sign.
repeatedly walking against the door.
Qua yells out the front door, "Hey guys, I think there's zombies."
Shit. Okay. I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna go in, and Clive's gonna come in too, and we're gonna try and be stealthy. But I guess there's no point. So, I'm gonna put my glass, my magic mirror up to the wall, and I'm gonna look through.
Good. What you see is a room that looks a bit like this. A bit more squarish.
Okay.
There we go. It looks mostly like kind of storage place.
Yeah.
And the important thing that you're seeing right now, but the most important thing you're seeing is that there is this kind of autonomon thing, right, behind the door that seems to be consistently walking against the door.
Oh. Oh, dwarves, am I right?
Zombies!
I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to toll the dead on it. Because the spell says that I point at one creature I can see within range. And I can see that creature, and it's within range.
Yes. Does it work
So
on
I'm
non-living
just going.
things?
Yeah, it just takes necrotic damage.
Okay.
I guess so. I don't know. It must make a wisdom saving throw against 21.
But zombies are immune to necrotic damage.
And then like
Actually, they're not.
They're not?
I can.
No.
I would think they are.
So
would
this
think so,
first
yeah.
time I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
it
roll
fails.
manually because it's one of those weird spells. Roll 3d. Oh, it fails? Okay. Then 1 second. I don't know what happened to this. There we go.
Okay.
3d 8. And then and now every time I do it, it's gonna take 3d12, not 3d8. But I'm just gonna keep doing this until it's dead. While I'm protected by the door, if that's okay.
You do it another time, and the thing collapses, and looking like it rusts away and falls onto the floor, twitching.
Cool. And it was like a construct?
Yep. It was just walking against the
Cool,
door
then.
constantly.
Cool, then I'm just trying to find its resonant frequency and destroy it. But now that it's like, does it look like there's anything in the room? I guess I'm gonna open the door and go in.
Opening the door, you realize that there is a few shelves. Like there's some shelves right at the end here.
Yeah.
And there's a crate at the corner here.
Huh.
This
Okay,
museum
I'm gonna-
sucks.
That's because you're going through their what do you call that? Broom closet? What did you expect?
Oh, I was hoping to
Well-
find a museum of brooms. I was gonna get broom for my
That's because
friend
you're in their
that likes
storage
brooms.
closet. Like you're literally in the staff closet. You're in
But
the
I have a
shady
friend
if
who
I'm your
likes
friend
brooms,
that
and I was
likes-
good.
So, I don't know if you're talking about me, but I actually have a really nice broom.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
You could have a fly, also have a broom that's real shiny.
that's true. That's true.
Give it to
Well,
the
That makes me
blink.
feel
a broom
bad.
closet.
I'm gonna prestidigitate all the dirt
That's-
off of my broom because now I want my broom to be shiny.
Authentic.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna start looking at the shelves, searching the shelves. Are there any books? anything
No,
interesting
it
there?
looks like it's
In the
mostly.
broom closet.
It looks like it's mostly just spare parts or something along those lines. So, service
Ooh.
material for the automaton you just broke.
Ooh. Hey, Kwoi, remember that thing I told you about? And I'm gonna use very vague language as to not let Clyve on. But hey, remember that thing I told you about earlier?
Oh yeah,
A
that
couple
thing.
days ago?
I know so
Hey,
much
what are you
about
guys
that.
talking about? What thing are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. No, tell me what you're talking about. No, I don't wanna. It's no big
Just
deal.
tell
You
him.
wouldn't get it.
Just
What
tell
are
him
you
it's not
talking
evil.
about?
He'll be fine with it.
It's not evil. Is it really good? Yeah, it's good. Okay.
You know what? This is the best conversation I've ever been a part of. I didn't have to say a word.
Well, I would have gone on. I would have made it more elaborate, but then at some point in that, I remembered I'm not alone in this house. So that probably sounded really weird. But I'm gonna start looking through the crate.
Okay.
Is it just service parts, or
To be specific, it seems like another automaton. It's just not
Ooh.
active and it's disassembled.
To be honest, Kwoi wants to see the dinosaurs.
you want to see? We can go see the dinosaurs. Can I put this in the bag of holding?
What?
The
automaton?
crate?
The crate, because the crate is all put together and we don't have to organize anything. The other automaton is just kind of destroyed. This is just ready to go. Do you wanna?
You know
wanna
what?
hold on to
Go
this?
for it.
Cool.
Based
I'm gonna.
on the stuff we have in this bag, you can put anything you want, and we'll be fine.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get Clyve to. Let's say, hey Clyve. Hey Clyve. I want you to put this in the bag of holding. All right. Why? Because it's really good. Okay. So he does it.
Really good. It's super
really
positive.
not evil.
It's so
I guess-
not evil that like evil doesn't even exist from where it's from.
Yeah.
Just good and not quite as good.
Sounds very
Yeah.
convincing considering
But
the fact that
still
you're
pretty
in a
good.
demon-infested fortress.
Yeah, Sam's completely ignored the lich coffin bag.
Shh. Don't tell
He's
him.
completely what?
Ignored the fact we've been carrying around a lich coffin this entire time.
Well, I feel like the logic is pretty good. Like his heart's in a good place, but the idea of like holding on to all of this evil so that no other evil can get a hold of it, that's pretty good motivation for me.
Yeah, that's why it was cool with us putting a person inside.
Well, he might not have caught on. He definitely has.
You might not
definitely
realize that
has.
you put an actual person inside.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
That's really. Anyways, was there another door? Can I put
Yes.
the magic mirror up to this?
You see a hallway. Like this.
Is there anything underneath the front desk?
Nothing that looks like of actual interest. Most of it looks more along the lines of stuff that Like there's nothing under it because as far as you could tell, the automaton is probably not designed to reach under it.
Hmm. Oh, it was like it was automated. There wasn't a person here.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay.
The only thing you can really tell that there's some mechanical things to operate what you'd assume is some kind of cash register that would probably come out of the what do you call that, desk. So this is practically what you see. So it's a hallway with these 3 alcoves. There's another door over here, and there's windows in here. There's also windows here.
Yes. This window is made of glass.
Underground.
Hmm. Gonna be honest, I forgot what we're doing.
You're in a museum.
We're here to.
We're here to see the dinosaurs or something.
Well, we're tourists. Yeah, we're taking a tour of the museum. Are there? Did you say there were? I want to go in. Are there automatons in these boxes? What did you say about like all of this stuff?
What boxes?
I'm gonna hop in the room, see what's up.
Okay, like I said, it's a hall. It's an empty hallway, and there is these 3 alcoves with pedestals on. With pedestals.
Is there anything on them?
Yes. Or at least it looks like there was at some point.
Oh, they've been looted. I see.
Yes.
Well,
Looters.
there's something on this one, and there's something on this one. This one is currently the one in the middle is currently empty.
What's on the first one here that I passed by?
That's from from the door. What it looks like is it looks like a vase.
Okay. Forget that. I guess there's nothing inside, right? I empty it out. There's nothing in there.
It's empty, yes. And picking it up, you notice it's actually fairly heavy.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna go check out the other one right over here.
Okay, that is, as far as you can tell, some form of not forge. Forge is the wrong word thing here. It looks like some kind of brazier. I think that's what they're called.
Okay.
Seems to be made out of some kind of metal.
Okay.
And it's made of some kind of metal. You're not 100% sure what from just looking at it, but it is engraved with. It has these engravings all around it, and it's studded with gems, as far as you can tell.
Oh, I'm gonna look back. Hey, Kwoi, do you think we're gonna make another stop at any of those dwarf strongholds on our way back?
I've been along for the ride this entire time, so probably.
Well, if we do, I think we'd make a few more friends if we brought them back some ancient relics from their past.
I care not for the simplicities of friendship.
Good enough.
To be clear, I'm talking to Kwoi, right? Wait, I'm talking to Kwee, I mean, right?
Now you're confusing me on who you're talking to.
Was I
You're
talking to
Kwee, right?
Yeah,
Are you talking to the clone?
Okay, yeah, that's Kwee doesn't care about friendships.
Okay, cool, because I thought it was Kwoi and my feelings almost got hurt.
So I thought you were talking to. I thought you were talking.
Right. No, I was, and you're right. I was gonna be like, okay, well, I do. Gnomes are gnomes.
From a glance,
no.
In the very least, you'd think that these things that you have here are probably expensive. Like it doesn't take very much to figure that out.
So, friendship aside, we could probably make good favor with the dwarves if we brought this to them. And after all, it is the right thing to do, is it not? It's relics of their ancestors. and the dwarves love to reconnect with their past. So
Big
toss a
fan
couple more.
connecting with Dwarves Pass.
Do you like dwarves or no? I could never tell.
I don't care about race.
Oh, you're
That's
the only
awfully nice.
non-racist elf I've ever met.
Pretty much. Yeah, I speak Dwarvish, so let me I could do whatever I want.
That's true. Atea could too. Let's. Do you have any room in that bag of holding? How much stuff can your bag of holding hold?
Listen, at this point, it can hold whatever we want it to hold.
Yes. As long as
Dude,
you
we
can
could
lift
take
it.
a castle and put it inside this bag.
You
Okay.
could if you could lift the castle.
See?
Huh.
Told you.
Oh well, let's take all of this stuff then. Hell
Well,
yeah.
that's just stealing at this point.
No, it's
who?
archaeology.
From fiends?
From the dwarf ghost.
It's archaeology.
Listen, there's one thing. Do you still have access to my character sheet? I feel like this is a lot easier to explain if you just look at my
No, he shouldn't have.
my personality. If you don't, that's good.
Is it you like to steal stuff?
No, I'm an archaeologist. This is my job. I don't
Ah.
care about stealing. I don't care about stealing from the dead. They're dead. They don't need anything. We're gonna if we leave it down here, it's just forgotten artifacts.
I can steal from the... Dude, I literally just had a conversation with a ghost and he's fine.
Other than the fact that he screams in pain occasionally, yes.
Yeah, and could you imagine if we took his stuff? He'd scream in pain like twice as often.
Do you see any dwarves around here? Fine.
Yeah,
We'll
one
leave this
drifts
here,
through
but if
the
we see
walls.
anything really good, then we'll take it. So I put
By the
everything
way,
back.
What are we even talking about right now? I don't know what the items are.
One vase that's surprisingly heavy and a brazier out of some metal. That's
Wait,
studded
a
with gems and
vase?
is yes.
Yeah, take the vase. Who cares? It's a vase.
And the other thing is a brazier.
Braziers should not go in the bag with what we have in there. That's a bad move. That is how something summons something into a bag of holding.
Well, it's not like an evil brazier. It's just like a dwarven brazier.
It's just your
Any
had-
brazier can be an evil brazier.
Like, do you have
Alright.
detect evil?
No.
It's not about what it is now. It's what it could be.
Okay. Listen, this seems like this feels like a really weird place to draw the line after we've basically bought in a build your own lich set and made it inside the bag of holding.
The build your own lit set is missing a brazier. So let's keep it that way.
All right. Well, let's keep going.
Also, coincidentally, at this point, Kwee pulls out his bag of infinite popcorn and starts eating.
Okay.
What a coincidence.
Just so I didn't know what Claw's up to.
So, I guess at the front you see Froldrick, and then right next to Kwoi is Clyve, and Clyve is eating pebbles, much like
How much
Kwai's
has he
eating
eaten?
One's
before?
eating popcorn, the other's just eating pebbles.
That's the thing now. I'm sorry I made this canon for his character, but this is the way it is.
Can't help it. Can't help himself. Okay.
I like this. I like to think Clive looks at Kwoi and how fast he's eating the popcorn and like picks up his pace to match him.
Eating rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could actually kind of see that.
I feel like that would be awesome for intimidation. Holy shit. Imagine like walking up to someone and start just breaking rocks with your teeth. I would run.
Yeah.
I'll be like, this man's crazy.
Yeah, you probably. Also, you pick up the vase. What do you do afterwards? Guys.
Well, that was you, right? Because
Yeah.
you picked up the vase?
Oh yeah, I have the vase. Okay, I should add to my inventory. Also, did you add whatever the heck else you put in the bag to your inventory?
No, I didn't add what I put into the bag in my inventory. Should I
What
do
else? Yeah. Whatever. You know it's not on your person.
Automaton.
Are you taking the shiny vase or am I?
You could do that. I put it back and then you took it, so go ahead.
Okay. I'm taking the shiny vase.
The vase is a black color painted with what at least you think it's painted with some white color, like it has images on it.
Yes, this vase is painted, I can tell. I know much about vases. I don't know anything about vases. I'm bluffing. Hey, Mom.
I mean, it looks like it's painted. You don't know if it's painted or if it's worked into the stone some other way, but at least you think its thing is made of the stone.
Yeah. I think I have a thing in my background about this, but I'm gonna have to double check. I think I get
Didn't you get an advantage on investigation or something, don't you?
No, never mind. This is stupid. Like, I can tell the purpose of, like, buildings.
Okay.
So, like, ancient buildings. So, like, I look around and I go, this used to be a museum, don't you know?
Yeah. It says on the front.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
I can't read Dwarvish, so.
I can. And it says museum.
Oh.
Also, we said we're going to the museum, and then we came here. It wasn't a coincidence that we ended up in the museum.
Okay. What are these hatch marks on the walls?
Those are windows.
You're starting to make me think you're going to be the next guy to start eating rocks in this party.
No.
I mean, he is a gnome.
He
might.
Well, I mine rocks. I don't eat them. I respect rocks. We have a healthy distance, a healthy relationship.
Rocks are not part of a healthy diet.
Well, rocks
Clyve would disagree.
Yeah.
He would disagree.
Okay. Well, I'm not even gonna do the magic mirror thing. I'm just opening up this corner and coming in.
Inside, you see a pedestal, and on this pedestal looks there to be some kind of skeleton. And it seems to be in some kind of pose. The thing looks a bit like almost what you would assume to be like a large snake-ish kind of thing, but it has like a multiple arms, so it's a bit weird.
Yes, dead people, a staple of museums. Carry on.
Is this the dinosaur you wanted to see?
This does not look like a dinosaur. This looks like a lady who was just unfortunate enough and fell asleep and no one woke her up.
Again.
I'm going to use... Wait, what did you...
Like I said, it looks like a snake it seems to have a snake body with multiple arms.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to prestidigitate a tiny hat and a mustache. And I'm going to put like a tiny hat that's like the size of my tiny hand for like a tiny hat, and I'm gonna put that on top of the head, and I'm gonna put the mustache on the nose, and I have enough for one more prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation is a cantrip.
Yeah, I can have up to 3 effects active for an hour.
Please don't tell me you put the mustache on like the bridge or the tip of the nose. You're putting it just under the nose. That makes a bit more sense.
Well, like it's under it's like where a mustache should be. It's like
because you said on the nose, and immediately I thought of someone with a mustache, like halfway up their nose.
No, it looks almost identical to the one that you have in your profile picture of Sam, but it's brown, and the tiny hat is red, and I'm gonna make the eyes like glow like bright green. And those are my 3 effects. This is my contribution to this day.
Hey, so I think you just desecrated a corpse.
That's never bad. Okay, can you give... Yeah, know what? Give me a quick D100 roll.
Oh,
me?
Yes.
Okay.
Who's the one that's messing around with dead things?
Well, it's Froldrick, so it's gonna be a really bad roll. Roll 1d100. What did I tell you? Oh, that's not
66.
too bad.
Okay.
Throw an extra 6 on that and it is.
As you finish with your what do you call that artwork here, suddenly out of the floor like three dwarven ghosts that like float up and start just laughing. They just start like a big belly laugh, and it's just like laughing. And they seem to just not get enough.
Yeah, this is great.
I didn't realize.
This is alright.
I didn't realize this museum had interactive exhibits.
Like no, this is really good.
And then they just
what am I gonna
they just
do
keep
here?
kind of stand in front of it and start laughing, and then suddenly every once in a while they yell a bit in pain, but other than that they just seem to be having a good time.
Okay, I'm gonna use how big is this snake person?
The thing is probably at least 3 meters tall.
Okay, so that would fit in a 5 foot by 5 foot cube. I'm gonna use minor
No.
illusion to like 3 meters.
That is definitely more than 5 feet. That's more like 9.
Okay, well then I'm gonna use major image. Shit, that's only 10 minutes. Whatever, I casted it already. That's my go-to spell. That was a really dumb decision. And I'm going to make like the snake illusion, like the illusion of the snake person around the snake person, but like with, like as I imagine it, alive. And it's gonna have like googly eyes that like stick out like the glasses, and it's gonna be just like really stupid, and its tongue's gonna be sticking out, and it's gonna be like farting with like visible fart clouds coming out of it. It's just really blue collar.
Well,
That's all I do.
the
You
dwarves
can hear it, you can
start
smell
laughing
it.
louder. One of them is falling on the ground, rolling on, as far as you can tell, rolling on the ground, laughing. So they're having like a hearty laugh, and they seem to be rather enjoying this stuff.
You literally
That's
made
good.
them raffle.
Yeah. All right. It's gonna do one last thing before it goes away. I'm gonna make it fart so loud that a fission, like it just fissures from the bottom up and then shatters into a big cloud of green smoke that everyone can like mildly smell in the room, and then it disappears.
Yep.
That's it.
Good.
I'm just doing a show. That's it.
Everyone sort of, both Kwee and Kwoi sort of like clap a golf clap.
I don't know how Clyve would react. He'd be like, funny.
He would yell
That smells
evil.
like.
No,
He'd
he'd
be
I
like,
get
yell
the feeling
evil
he
because
tried
he
to beat
hates
the
wizards.
crap out of it.
He
He'd be
hates
like-
wizards, so he'd yell evil, witch magic.
Well, he's liking wizards more.
No,
He's
he
like-
doesn't. I spoke to him last time. He still hates us.
Oh, he does.
Oh, I thought he was cooler with me than he was with you.
He
That might be
tolerates
true.
you, but he doesn't
He
like
said he likes
wizards.
Kwoi the most last I checked.
Okay, well, for the purposes of me role playing him here, he's gonna be like, yeah, that reminds me of how my family used to smell. And we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, the dwarves are kind of having fun with it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave them to like have fun in the stink cloud. I'm gonna go on to the next room because I don't think there's anything we can do here, unless there's like,
agree.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Is there
Okay.
anything like? Oh, I guess there are no windows here either. So yeah, what's in this room?
Okay, you go through this room. There is There's two statues set up here.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to be made out of some form of metal. There's nothing in the middle, and there
Okay.
is two large doors, big doors, here.
Oh. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, so let's open one of the doors, I say.
Yeah, there's another door on this side.
I vote we open a door.
But which one?
Ah, that is for not me to decide.
Do they not lead to the same place, or are you talking about this door and this door?
I don't know
Wait.
where we are.
I don't know why it's not letting me use my marker.
You have to click and hold.
I am, but I think my connection is just bad on my laptop.
Okay.
Anyways, that's not a problem. Yeah, it's frozen. Anyways,
Sammy, where are we right now? You mind marking it?
Give me a quick second. You should be somewhere around here.
Okay. Yeah, so let's go through that door.
That's not a door. That's a statue.
I want to go into it, though.
Well, in that case, I would like you to make a dex check.
A dex check to enter a statue?
Yes.
Well, this is possible. It's been done before. Clearly it's been done before, that's why I thought of doing it. Into the statue I do not go.
Well, no, you see, it's a
Knock it over I shall.
It's a statue that looks a bit like this. Like it's this thing. He has an axe. It's a dwarf. It has an axe, and it has his arms like this. He has his arms like out like that. And you try to like go into this part so it kind of looks like it'd be hugging you. Unfortunately, you go in, but you get stuck. So now you don't know how to get out.
Okay, Qua's stuck in the statue. How are we gonna fix this?
which statue?
Qua's like, help!
The
Help!
first
My
one.
computer's the first one? Okay.
Help!
And we saw that?
Ow! Ow! You saw him go in. The problem is now he's stuck and can't get out. He doesn't know how he got in.
Help!
Okay. Can I? Oof, this is tough. This is really tough.
Who would let
And
me do
then
something
also
as
what happens is
irresponsible?
there's this dwarf that just floats through the floats like through the wall and starts taunting you.
Help! For the record, Kwee's having none of it.
He's making like these mime motions as if he's trying to pull you out, but whether he's doing it on purpose or whether he's just incorporeal, he just kind of taunts you.
Okay. I have an idea. I'm using all of my. This is so stupid. I can't believe I'm. You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
You about to use a spell slot on this? That's a mistake.
I'm about to use a 4th level spell slot on this. I'm going to.
Get out of the statue!
I just. Hey, listen. I used
The
a
thing is
3rd
made out
level
of metal,
spell
so it
slot
would be easy to break.
Well, no, I wouldn't break it, but I have a way to get you out. But I just used the 3rd level spell slot to make a bunch of dead dwarves laugh, so don't put it behind me.
Everything considered, that's probably the best thing that happened to these guys in the centuries.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, I think I cut out. Anyways,
It did.
I'm going to. Can I look for like holes or like ways to get in over here? Like ways to work the shit. It froze again. This is all gonna have to be me speaking. Can I look for ways to get into the statue?
Into the statue?
You want to come in with?
No, I don't want to touch the statue. I just want to investigate it and put on my glasses.
Dude, there's so many easy ways out of here. Okay, you know what? Keep going. I want to see what you come up with.
I wanna look for ways to release. I want to see if there are any mechanisms on the statue.
Make an investigation check.
This is with my goggles on.
I would assume so.
So I'm gonna take the natural 20.
Regarding
10.
that, You can tell that this is a statue made out of silver. And this statue has been transported onto this pedestal and has then been deadbolted to the floor.
Hmm.
You can also tell that this statue is at least 300 years old. And from the writings on it, you'd assume it is the statue of a one of what do you call that? His name, it's one of Kagenasune's champions, and his name is Ragonib. And he was most famous for dual wielding axes, apparently. At some point.
That's cool.
Help!
A lot of information. There we go.
All right, I can't think of anything. It's time to use heat metal on this.
Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Okay, Kwee's like, hold on a minute before you go to cast heat metal.
I don't have heat metal, I'm joking. I don't even know if wizards are able to cast it.
Okay, good. Kwee just looks at
melt
Kwee.
a statue and see what happens.
No, Kwee just looks at Kwee and says, just Misty step out of it, you derp. And he does.
That's so much. I was about to use Dimension Door to get you out of there.
I looked at it, I'm like,
I mean,
oh,
you
yeah,
could try stealing the statues.
Can I?
How big were they?
Life
Big
size.
enough for Kwee to get stuck.
Like, they're bigger than life size, so they're probably about twice the size of a normal dwarf.
Okay, I'm gonna send Hawk up to the other statue and see if it does the same thing.
You mean like it looks similar? It's a different person, but
Can I get Hawk?
no, it doesn't do the same thing because Hawk doesn't try to get hugged by it or try to get inside of it. So it's a solid statue.
Tug slightly. Can I get him to tug slightly on like the beard?
You can. The effect, nothing happens though, as this is a silver statue deadbolted to the floor.
Okay, guys, I think this one's good.
Well, I mean, they're both good. They're just statues. I just sort of got wedged.
He Kwee deliberately actually tried to go in there, so this is entirely on him.
Kwee was just climbing on stuff, man. Leave him out of this.
Let's check out these doors. Are there windows in this side of the room or no?
Not this one, no.
You know what? There were windows all over the other hallway, and we didn't even look at them. We didn't look through them.
And see the outside where we just were?
No, there's a courtyard in the middle of this.
Well, let's go to the courtyard. There might be dinosaurs in there.
Yeah,
well, I'm gonna put my mirror up to the door, unless you're wanting to just go through.
Sure, use the mirror.
Okay. That's right.
Okay,
putting the mirror up to
what
the
you
door.
see is, first off, there is these mushroom trees, giant mushrooms that are growing here.
Much better than mushroom clouds, so we're off to a good start.
Yeah. There's also this
like
pathway.
eggs.
Goes a bit like this.
Yes.
Has this circular thing at the end here, and there's a big pedestal. And it's there's like this big skeleton on here.
Okay.
Of this there's a really big skeleton of some kind of weird creature, and yeah.
This looks really fun.
There's also
But
some statues. There's also some statues around here.
Shit.
And there is a small way like that. And there is two pedestals pretty much here. And it looks like something that was a pond at some point over here. And there's this some tastefully arranged rocks on this side.
This would be such a nice place to set up camp every time we wanted to take a night.
That's a good idea. Let's take a night.
Assuming none of
yeah.
the stuff comes alive and tries to murder you, but hey.
Well, I really want to fight this, assuming it does, but it's 9:30, so I have to go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna dip. I don't know if you guys are gonna keep playing or not, but my character sheet is
We're
up.
probably gonna stop.
You're probably gonna
Okay.
stop, yeah. You can stop.
Okay,
It's
well,
not
if
like
you
it's
want-
gonna be a big deal.
Yeah. So I only burned 1/3 level spell slot. That's pretty good.
I burned a second and learned too much about
But what?
bots. I learned too much. I know too much now.
Hmm.
I figured out how to escape a statue's grasp. I've become proficient in statue.
Hey,
No, actually, you haven't.
So, Brandon, right before I go, I have a question for you. How many spells do you have in your spell book that you learned through your levels?
All of them.
Well, I mean, you got some from books,
Oh,
right?
good point. Yeah, most of them.
Because I can't tell how many I should have at this point, because I think it's like, because I gain like 1 per level plus
gain 2
however
per
many I
level.
start with, right?
Well,
2 per
I'll tell you how
Okay.
many I have from
If you're a
learning
wizard,
through.
you should be gaining 2 per level. 2 spells per level. As far as I remember.
Interesting.
No, I
Does
don't
that
think so.
mean
Yeah, you did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I have
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 spells for my level. The
In
rest
your
of them
spell book or in your prepared?
in my both. I don't have anything that is unprepared.
Okay, because I have 33 in my spell book. No, 32
Yeah, you have more
in my
than me.
spell book.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know if I'm even doing it right, but I'm fine with the spells I have. They're all prepared, so who cares?
Yeah, I just realized I really need to go to a spell shop soon because there are a couple of spells I want to look for. Oh, Lord. I can't believe I didn't pick up Mirror Image. It's like the #1 defense spell I've needed this entire campaign, and the only reason I've been taking damage is because I don't have it.
I mean, I have it.
It's good, hey?
I
don't know
used
if you've
it
ever
once.
used it.
I used it once
Yeah.
this campaign.
Yeah. It would be perfect for me since I'm always on my broom.
Aha! Look at all the brooms up in the sky.
There are 3 gnomes flying. It would be like one of those airplane shows where all the planes are flying and like coordinated.
You need to make them like all have trails of different colors.
Oh yeah, I could totally do that.
Okay. Learning spells
could-
of first
yeah.
level or higher. Each time you gain a wizard level, you can add 2 wizard spells of your choice to your spell book. Each of these spells must be of a level for which you have spell slots, as shown on the wizard table. And your adventures. On your adventures, you might find other spells that you can add to your spell book. So you should be gaining 2 spells every level.
Huh. So I haven't been gaining spells. Whatever.
So 15.
I'm fine.
Means you should have at least, you should have not 30, but you should have
We're 16 now or something.
28 plus 6, 34 spells. Because you
I should have. I should
gain
have like
6?
37, I think.
36.
No,
No.
because I have
34.
like the extras.
Like
but I don't.
without any extra spells, you should have at least 34 spells because you get 6 at first level and then 2 after every level after that.
I think when I tack on everything I learned from the staff, I barely have that.
Boy.
Should we add more spells, or should you say for like the sake of like continuity in the game, we should pick
No,
up
I'm
some,
not
or
adding
we should just
spells.
leave
Screw
it
'em.
as is?
Pardon?
Screw 'em.
Yeah.
If Qua's an idiot and forgot how to learn things, so be it.
Yeah, true. I guess Froldrick was underground and learned not in school, so he probably doesn't know as many as he
Maybe.
should anyway.
Maybe.
Qua was too busy becoming proficient in soup and bagpipes to learn how to cast spells.
Yeah.
Has either
That's
of those
true.
come in handy yet? The soup one has.
They did actually.
Anyways, I'm gonna dip.
Okay. You have a
So
good night.
good game. This is a lot of fun today.
Yep.
See you later. Bye.
Let's get fun. Wow, this was fun, kind of.
This was very interesting.
You got stuck in a statue.
Yeah, I did. You jumped right on the I want to go inside the statue.
Yeah, I did actually. And you then crit failed, which was funny.
That's okay with.
Yeah. Oh, good fun, good fun. Let's see, maybe I'll make you fight something next time. Maybe not.
Well, we'll probably fight the final boss. Sam's here,
If
or at
Sam's here,
least
then
the boss you have planned.
at least, yeah. Sam's here, yes. Or at least if Danny has enough time to play his character.
True.
Hmm.
Facts.
You'll figure it out. Otherwise,
Yep.
you'll do something else. Maybe we'll find a giant skeleton. We'll think about
Ooh,
that.
that'd be fun. This was another. It was simple and fun.
Good.
Good job, Sammy.
As long as you have fun, I'm good with this. Oh well.
Alright.
You have a good night. I think I'm heading
Yeah,
out
you
then.
too. See ya.
See ya.